Remember when Xbox Live indie games on 360 weren't a thing? No? Well, I do. What was essentially a platform for dirty perverts to upload their badly drawn hentai games. Fair credit to them, mind, as I can barely make a coherent YouTube video. It is 3 games that sadly don't exist on the Xbox 360 anymore. That said, you may be able to find them on other platforms. Back in the 2010s, your game wasn't worth shit without sticking the word craft into the title, or sticking unnecessary crafting into your game. However, The Last of Us, the greatest 7 out of 10 game ever made. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Minecraft. Arcade craft starts in 1980, where you build up a humble arcade enterprise. As the years go on, the arcades upgrade. As well as arcades, you can also have pinball tables, vending machines, things like that. Essentially what is theme park arcade, you spend money to make money. Different arcades unlock as you gain popularity and hit targets, little mini milestones. The arcades themselves have quite cool artwork, it looks really neat and intricate, there's a good setting, it looks like a backstreet arcade that we all used to frequent back in the 90s. You can hire and fire staff, you can individually change on the arcades the payout, difficulty and price, like you could do in actual arcades, and there's a whole host of menus to show what areas of your arcade needs work to attract more customers. Best thing about gaining money is your arcades get full, so you can't use them anymore if customers try to pay money. You have to shake them out, where you hold Y on the controller and it'll empty the machine and put the money straight into your coffers to then spend on more arcades. Occasionally you even get knobheads and you can kick them out. This one's absolutely worth a go, just for the nostalgic feeling of having your own little arcade area, but it does stop quite abruptly and you can't carry on. There isn't like an endless mode. Soul is one of those annoying guide your metal stick thing along the course to dodge the buzzer games, only it looks beautiful. Whole premise is, you're dead and you must guide your soul to heaven, on the way dodging everything including an array of angry blob monsters, said angry blob monsters : rushing water and even clouds. The visuals look like they come straight out of a comic book, crossed with a horror film. Cheap deaths do happen often. Obviously it's all trial and error, like if you go the wrong way for example, or hit a new area you've not been before. It's just a case of keep trying, chipping away, you'll eventually get there. It's got a few puzzles, the odd jump scare in there to boot. It's such a random game to be hiding among the swathes of piss poor games on the indie arcade. Your tongue of concentration will be firmly stuck out your mouth the whole 20 minutes that this game is. Now then, the main event. Mount Your Friends did get quite a bit of internet popularity. It did go slightly viral at one point. Anyway, it's mostly a 2-player battle of wits. Can you mount the goat? Get it? It's a mountain goat. Anyway, stick with me on this one. Have you ever found that perfect couch co-op game that isn't overcooked? Because it's Mount Your Friends. It's the greatest game for 69p you'll ever buy. Although I think it's about £4 on Steam now. It's dead simple, you take turns, you have to get higher than your opponent before the time expires. Each limb is assigned to a button, and momentum is used to climb your muscle-clad, schlong-swinging Super Olympian on top of each other. The battle-hardened music and shaky action cam really gives the stupid visuals gravitas, and before you know it, it has become hyper-competitive. There's 1-player rock climbing and time challenges too, and oh look, there's that sodding craft word again. Also fun is you can unlock new faces, colours and schlong twirlers. Great stuff. In looking into these 3 games, you can find Arcade Craft and Mount Your Friends on Steam. Soul, however, had less luck finding it, but it was on the App Store circa 2010. Hope you've enjoyed this little video, we'll see you soon.